This family was cursed with misfortune. Ever since Mary returned from the cemetery, she had been completely paralyzed. Now she could only lie in bed and communicate by ringing a bell. Strange things started happening in the house. Footsteps echoed through the hallway at midnight. Handprints suddenly appeared on the windows. Every piece of silverware stood upright on the table. The four of them were scared out of their minds. But the most terrifying part was Tom. Up in the attic, he saw Mary floating in midair. A creepy smile stretched across her face. His medicine had been switched with human ashes. He nearly suffocated. Ben's experience was even worse. An invisible force dragged him toward the abandoned well. From deep inside, he heard something scratching against the stone walls. Then their grandmother suddenly hanged herself. Her suicide note was covered in red symbols. The writing was surrounded by claw marks, marks that still had bits of flesh attached. By the time John Luna and the exorcist rushed back, they found the cellar had been broken open. The buried bones were now loose. After a brutal battle, they realized Mary had willingly become a sacrifice to keep the evil at bay. By dawn, the spirits had temporarily retreated, but a dark purple handprint appeared on the back of Ben's neck. Meanwhile, outside the neighbor's door, scattered across the ground, were red beans soaked in corpse oil. Inside each one was half a human fingernail. Victor gripped his silver cross tightly and whispered, "They're planning something much worse."